Mickie James, Tyler? We were watching Impact all night last night. We watched Hard to Kill and whatever the weekly Impact show's called. Fandango was on it. Ernest the Cat Miller was on it. Santino Marella was on it. My 3 favorite wrestlers of all time were on one show this week.
It's so weird the smile that Impact brings to my face after all these years of hating it because Gino sends in these super long videos and we just like, it's like torture at this point. But when you finally get to sit there, we get to check out some Instagram clips. It's like the best show ever. Dirty Dango's entrance was fucking awesome.
Oh my God, when he's just stomping his foot, touching the screen. He better be at No Surrender. I'm jumping the fucking barricade if he is. And I'm going to get next to him and touch the screen and pounce my foot. No one's going to kick me out, Tyler. I bet you, what's his name loves me. What's that fat guy who runs the show? Gino, we need you.
Is Scott D'Amore, and he's the fucking promoter of the fucking year. We for sure need to see Dirty Dango's entrance tonight, even if it's on Instagram.
Let's delete the slammies. They don't count. We didn't even give Jordynne Grace any. Jordynne Grace is the best in the world right now. Pound for pound best. Does PWI have her number 1? Because not only was Gino not lying about Impact, Jordynne Grace wasn't lying. We were all mad because she trashed Chris Benoit, a sick murderer rapist. He fucked his son when he killed him, Tyler. He's a necrophiliac. He fucked the dead son. Why were we taking his side against Jordynne Grace? Oh, yeah, because she's fucking Jonathan Gresham, which is worse than fucking Chris Benoit's dead son. And there's a new Jordynne Grace OnlyFans picture where she's flexing and you see her from the back. And then there's a mirror and you just see Gresham holding his phone, taking the picture for us. Being cucked as fuck on OnlyFans. Tyler, I'll do that for Fandango. I want to see him flex like that. What was I talking? Oh, yeah, so Jordynne Grace, she was saying there's a stigma for Impact. No matter how good it is, people just think it's still that shitty thing that Samoa Joe had face paint during, or wore pants during, or Jeff Jarrett was on, or Claire Lynch was on. And she was right. We made fun of her. We didn't know what we were missing. Look at this Impact. This is how it opened last night. And we have our favorite of all time, Mickie James, absolute legend. The only one who could take down Jordynne Grace since February of last year. This girl went undefeated for a year, and look what happened to her. This is fucked up. This is crazy.
Thank you so much. And if there's one thing I could say to each and every one of you, it's
what
thank
the
you.
fuck, Tyler? Who's that? Tyler, whose song is that?
If I'm not mistaken, is that Bully Ray coming out right now? I think that's Bully Ray.
How did you know that? You've been watching this secretly?
Malachi Black is grit and says bring back aces and eights.
Remember we thought Deonna Purrazzo was the only good part? And now she's fat, again, like fatter than ever. And she got Macklin fat. Macklin married her. They've been eating the same thing. That's not helping his regiment. The facial hair ain't hiding it. You're Deanna size now.
Empty.
He's the virtuoso. Macklin is a fat fuck now.
Shut it off.
Genos Vacuum sent 100
Shut it
elixir.
off.
Geno's vacuum, cover your baby's ears. This is so unsettling. This guy right here is such a bad guy, Tyler. This is the baddest guy in wrestling right now. Look at this, Tyler. This guy's so bad, man. Get out of there, Mickey. He'll drop you through a table. Look, he just points at the stage. Draw it, JT. And Mickey's like, what?
Are you asking me to leave?
No. I didn't tell you to talk. I told you to leave.
We were loving this last night, watching this on Discord. Me and Quigley loved this
my
show.
son a vampire?
No, like, I'll do it again.
Me?
Captain Mike X sent 1200 elixir.
Captain Mike, I'll do it again. The fuck out of here. That's what we do if Grim shows up, Captain Mike. He bullied Dilf, my best friend. And I found, hey, my best friend.
Hey, my best friend.
I know you are. A Winsider has grit and says I'm here for Mickie James tits though.
And that I'll put him in the Discord. Right now we're putting Mandy Rose in there, Tyler. I have Mandy Rose's tits ready to go all night. Look at this. This is the greatest. Bully Ray just points at the apron.
The sounds of these people, it seems like there's only one person they want to get out of this ring.
Oh, she's so awesome. Even the good guys are awesome on this show, Tyler. She's so brave. She's standing up to this beast. I want that hat. Oh, I'm going to chant everything when I'm there live.
Is my son a vampire? Like, is he glamming me?
Glamazon
Glamazon
Gotti?
Gotti 420 sent 100 elixir.
Glamazon Gotti. That's better than Glam and Danny. Glam and Danny, get the fuck out. This is what we do, Tyler, when we're mad at someone for a second. We point at the fucking stage where
Is my son a
taps his
vampire?
foot.
Like, is he glamming
It's the
me?
best show
Injake
ever.
We Trust sent 100 elixir.
I'm going to see Joe Hendry live. Look at this show. And you know in WWE, they never do something this cool. He ends up body slamming this girl in a match on the same night. Mixed gender. We just started doing that with Triple H, but only when it's Rhea Ripley versus some midget versus Minnie Vader from 1996. We got to face the worst guy versus the best girl, and the guy gets no offense, except like he tries to poke her in the eyes or something, and she does this. Like, that's what we get on SmackDown. No, we got the top girl and the top guy going at it on the mic, and Triple H would go, there's no payoff for that. Oh, there was. There was. They wouldn't waste their time. Don't waste time plugging matches you won't get. We got the match. Anyway. Get out, bully.
Dalton Birch 123 has grit and says Mickie James belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, all of them. All of them. Impact, she better already be in. The Piggy James deserves her own wing in the WWE Hall of Fame. There should be a Piggy James Award instead of a Warrior Award. We need these fat girls to get over, Tyler. Tyler Hard to Kill started with the world title match. Match of the year already with Josh Alexander. I almost said it like Santino. I forgot his name. Josh Alexander versus Bully Ray. It was the greatest match I've ever seen. The table spot, and then the guy kicked out, spoiler, into an ankle lock. The guy's wife came out and was like trying to stop Bully, and Bully said, give me a wedding ring. Give me a wedding ring. It was so fucking crazy, dude. So he's saying he opened the night with the main event, like Moxley versus Ellsworth back in 2016, right? But Mickey ended the night as the real main event, so they're bickering.
I was the main event.
What the
Of
fuck?
Hard to Kill.
He was. Devon Dudley better not ruin Bully Ray. Just stay away, man.
They sit here and they
Go disappear on AEW like everyone else. Guys like Kazarian bet on themselves. You don't.
I'm the one who did all the work. Before I got to this company 4 months ago, nobody wanted to talk about
Dude,
Impact
he's so
Wrestling.
right. He's right, Tyler. It's been about 4 months that this show was good, I bet. We're going to have to watch going through the back catalog and try to pinpoint when it was what we knew it was. For so long, we knew Impact was the worst. And I think it was just a generation that gave up. I think Gunner might have been a part of that. Remember, 2011, 2012 was the best. It instantly got shit when Tito Ortiz showed up. And then, did it ever get good again? Did that generation just give up? AJ abandoned the show. And it was like all these guys that felt like they worked for something, felt like it was for nothing and just abandoned ship. And Impact wouldn't die. Like, that's the whole moniker. This show will not die. It survives anything. It lost all of its stars, and now I think it's better than ever just after watching 2 shows. From beginning to end, it's very watchable and very good. Where the worst part is the Moose match, according to Gino. And the Moose match was awesome. Moose got gorilla press slammed out of the ring.
Sisternaut has grit and says Impact needs Matt Stryker on commentary.
Without a table there. The guy landed on the mat, just get press slammed out of the ring. That's what we do now on Impact. So they got this new batch of kids, Tyler, that care the most. There's no EC3 bogging it down. Remember that generation? Show sucked with him. And even back in 2011 and 2012 when we liked Impact, it was still kind of ironically. I mean, James Storm was awesome, but the rest was kind of cringe. Joey Ryan was cringe as fuck. But Tyler, Impact might be unironically good
Genos
for the first
Vacuum
time.
has grit and says why is Bubba yelling? I'm sure all 20 people can hear him fine.
He doesn't even need a microphone, huh? Impact's unironically good now, Tyler, and it's because of Jordynne Grace, Bubba Ray, and my Mickey. Why did AEW take the worst parts? Ethan Page, you suck. Time to move on in life, Ethan Page. You're worse than Sammy Guevara. Try to compute that. And you can't fix it. You've had enough time. It wasn't your body that was the problem, it turns out. Jesus Christ. So this,
Injake We Trust sent 100 elixir.
dude, Jake We Trust, this is when I almost cried. Right here. Mickey James almost brought a tear to my eye.
I
I've
work
worked with
you
you
on a
for
weekly
years.
basis.
And while I
And when it
respect you
comes to
behind the
this business,
scenes,
I have a lot of respect for you.
but the man you become,
But when it comes to the man
Since coming back
that
here
you
at
have
Impact,
been in this ring, especially since you
specific-
walked back through these doors at Impact Wrestling,
you're showing your true colors.
you have shown your true colors of who and what you've always
How
been.
do I remember any of that?
A bitter bully politicking his way to get what he wants and throwing a little tantrum when he doesn't get it. Well, let me
Look
tell
at
you
her. Look
something,
at her.
bully.
She's a hero.
I may not be able to go toe-to-toe with you, and I know what you do to women in this business and how you feel about them. But damn it, I won't back down from you.
There's
so
me.
if you want me out of this ring, take me
Oh,
out of this ring.
What the fuck, Tyler? That girl's so brave.
I want to be there fucking live. Imagine Gino when he actually got to go there and watch Impact. Imagine what you're going to be fucking going through. I'd be freaking the fuck out if I got to see this live. This is awesome.
Even better was her match the night before. You should have seen Well Dweller well up during that on Discord. He was saying this is awesome. Mickey time. He couldn't believe how good that match was. Jordynne Grace did a spine buster, and then in the most athletic pin of all time, spine busters, her lower half of her body popped up and went into the pin somehow. I don't even know how she did it. We got to break up her and Gresham. Who's going to break this up? This is getting dangerous. Oh, he drops the mic.
Oh, wait a minute. You're here in the Impact Zone.
Tyler, this is a new star. We're giving her the rub in this segment. Tasha Steelz. I remember I brought up a picture of her once a year ago and said, that chick's hot, dude. So that was when the seeds were planted. Turns out this girl's swoller than Big Swole. And this girl comes out and gets in Mickey's face, Tyler. But watch this, Tyler. So we have Jordynne Grace actually comes out to save her opponent.
Man, look! All right,
Kazarian, Tyler, he bet on himself.
Out here to calm things down maybe just a bit.
Kazarian debuted at Hard to Kill this week, and he said, I had a fork in the road. I could either keep hiding or something like, basically saying Tony Khan buried me and hid me. Like, that's the story of all of our AEW family. They all just disappear. And we're supposed to believe they all punched Sammy Guevara and got suspended, I guess. I don't know. All of them punched Sammy Guevara. Kazarian, the other guys we liked, and now all we have is Sammy, the guy that sucks. And all the guys who wanted to punch him have to leave. So Kazarian said, I bet on myself at the age of 61. And I came back to Impact.
Thank God. Impact.
It's Santino.
The new director of authority, Santino Marella. Oh, this is going to be a hell of a...
This is a complicated scenario. We have opponents from the night before coming out. We have women arguing with men. How do we fucking fix this? I mean, what's the director of authority going to do? Teddy Long couldn't handle it. Teddy Long couldn't just make a tag match right now.
It's a hard time. I'm going to figure this out.
Oh, shit, Tyler. See, it's a tough job, but he's going to have help tonight. Look at this. What the fuck? No way. No way. What?
Is my son a vampire? Is he glamming me?
Cassidy sent 200 elixir.
Look who it is, Cassidy.
What's going on?
Look, blah, blah, blah. It's our favorite.
We may have well done that. Ernest the Cat Miller's
No
in the
way.
Impact Zone.
The best.
In the ATL.
We love him. I'm the greatest.
Ernest the Cat Miller.
What the hell? How did he do that noise? This show's crazy. All the talent. Ernest Miller turns his back on all 7 people and says, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to get the fuck out of here. We don't need a match at all. I'm a 3-time world karate champion.
But you know I used to be the commissioner at WCW Monday Night Nitro.
Wait a second. That's right. So you have experience in this situation. What can I do? How can I make a match? Look over at the situation I got here.
Listen, if these chumps can't get along, let's get it on.
Hey, whoa! Bully. You see, Mr. Kevin, the best thing about beating Colby Rhodes on SmackDown, of course, everybody wants to win.
He's talking to me.
But what made that so sweet is
He's my friend.
how much Colby hated to losing to me so bad. To this day, if I see him, he brings it up. He hates it. Maybe I should go to AEW.
No,
and,
we hate AEW.
Give him Cobra a reminder taste.
That's for me, Tyler. He sent me a video.
I don't think so. Where are you going?
Dude, how great is that moment? Because you had to be there, Tyler. We hated WCW back then. And Bully Ray was in the team we liked, ECW, / WWE Attitude Era, / No Mercy, the video game. WrestleMania 2000, no more numbers. We're so cool. Like, we hated WCW. So it's great that Bully Ray's still carrying that flag. Some WCW reject. We still hate WCW, Tyler. Except Ernest Miller was one of those exceptions, like Chris Jericho and Ralphus were, like Booker T was. His flame pants were amazing. There were still guys in WCW we liked, but most of it was just shitty WCW.
I could imagine that Ernest was definitely one that stands out. I know our boy Spliff here in the chat loves Ernest, this Cat Miller, and I like that Bully Ray instantly pulled out his finger. He's ready to start doing the pointing again. He doesn't have to say any words around here. He's gonna just point at you and tell you to get the fuck out.
Dude, how dumb is Rizzo? Rizzo grew up in the South. He watched WCW, and he's saying Ernest Miller sucked. You know about the red shoe, idiot? How does he not know about Ernest Miller?
I feel like he's just not a fan, Kevin. I feel like at the end of the day, Ernest Miller might have rubbed him the wrong way back in the day.
No, that's not allowed. You're not allowed to not be a fan. I'm gonna look right there, Tom. Bully Ray him. This is where you go, Rizzo. Wait, he's a grit star. Come back. Is this what you do? I don't know how to get him back, Tyler. I lost him. Where were you this week, Rizzo? Where were you October 3rd, 1998? One of the biggest fucking WCW Saturday nights ever. With the cat on it. Look at this guy. This guy's a 3-time world karate champion. He's going to give you 5 seconds. Get the fuck out of here.
I got to tell you this by law.
By law.
I'm the 3-time world karate champion. Hey, fat boy, shut up. I'll come out there and put my you hear me? All y'all.
We loved this guy.
Now, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to get out this ring. You hear me? Or I'm going to hurt you today.
Did he say today? He's going to hurt you today? Or did he say today?
Dude, he's giving him 5 seconds. And Tyler, it's another example of like Eric Bischoff had an awesome talent and just fucking ruined it. He might as well have been the artist formerly known as Prince Iakea. By the way, Prince Iakea sucks.
Grit and says he'll come down there and put my dick in your ass.
2, 3.
Bobby Blaze is not backing up.
Nobody ever left Tyler.
Come on, 5 seconds.
Every time he counted to 5, the people just stayed. Watch
Fasten
this.
your-
He even does it for Goldberg, I think. Watch, he's going to give Goldberg 5 seconds to get the fuck out of the way. So that he, look, illegally by law, I have to tell you this.
And now by law, I'm going to have to give you, chump, the same respect I give the rest of them. By law,
Oh, is
I'm
he
going to
nuts?
give you 5 seconds, then run out of here.
The cat has to be crazy.
Well, he thinks he's registered as a lethal weapon, so he must
5
give that
seconds,
warning.
I want you out.
He's like a pack of cigarettes.
I'll give you 5
Well,
seconds. Get the
Goldberg
fuck out of
is
here,
going to be
Goldberg.
his Surgeon General
1,
in about 4 seconds.
2.
Even Brock didn't do this.
9
Oh,
lives.
he kicked.
One,
He tricked him. What the fuck?
A cheap
He
shot.
tricked him. That was the kick that would have put Bret Hart out for good. This guy did the shitty Paradise kick by Kofi. It made it good for a while. Then Kofi ruined it.
But he is back to
The feliner? Yeah, there we go. So he's back, Tyler. He's in the best wrestling company of all time. And not only do we have Ernest Miller and Santino, Tyler, we have the other GOAT. Look, they're backstage too. And the other GOAT shows up during this part. This is so crazy. All in one segment. The best guys ever.
Parts made in Japan has Grit and says Santino rules.
Hey,
What the fuck, Tyler? What?
time on the force.
Fandango now? Is this the greatest backstage segment of all time?
Oh, for sure, hands down. I'm pissed off I didn't get to watch this with you guys last night, but I'm so happy that we're watching it right now. This rules.
How is Fandango not the 3-time world karate champion for Impact right now? He should have the digital media title. Did you even know that existed? He should have the world title. He should have a couple tag titles. He is the tag team champions, Daniel Bryan style. Look, he's perfect.
D4 Puma 713 has Grit and says Fandango is on Impact. Let go.
Yes, with Ernest Miller and Santino. And we call him Johnny Curtis around here. Johnny Curtis is the perfect wrestler. He always has been. Triple H held him down. He wanted to get Curtis Axel over and buried him trying to do it. So that was fun. Thank God he didn't even try to help Fandango. Jesus. So Johnny Curtis should have every title. Instead, we fed him to Fat Boy Macklin on this show. That was kind of shitty, but at least look at him. He's perfect. His body's perfect. His face is perfect. He's so hot. His promos are great. His presence. Let's get weird.
Let me get this straight. I beat
Oh, Jay Briscoe.
to kill,
The
and you're
fuck?
putting him in this match.
I thought he was dead.
He
Is this taped?
talk to this.
knows it. Could literally
here he
be
comes.
anybody. Meanwhile, I know Steve Macklin's not thrilled with Morella's recent decisions and the Golden Six Shooter match.
His opponent from Tampa, Florida, Dirty Dango.
Oh, let's get weird. Dango's back.
Let's get weird. They're saying it again. I'm going to freak out when he comes out at fucking No Surrender. And if he's not there, we riot.
Here at Impact Wrestling.
You ever been in a van with Dirty Dango?
Nope.
Oh, baby.
This guy's body's still perfect.
B2 has grit and says best show ever.
He's not like Just Incredible who gained 400 pounds out of nowhere. I watched the first In Your House today because somebody put it on our Discord and I went to bed to it, fell asleep. And God, Portuguese Man of War, Just Incredible was in such good shape. How do you go from that to a fat fuck in 30 years? It should take longer. I don't know. Look at this weird main event. Life-size Jonathan Gresham versus Mike Bailey. This guy knows Taekwondo. Is he going to climb the ropes without ropes? What the fuck?
What in the hell?
I don't remember this.
Mike Bailey thinking here.
Be careful.
Bailey climbing the turnbuckle rings to get to the top of the post.
Oh my God. That's how that hairspray guy broke that guy's neck, Tyler.
That's fucking awesome, man. I didn't know Speedball Mike Bailey was a fucking black belt 3-time karate champion himself. That was awesome.
Tyler, indie wrestling's where it's at now. Impact's indies now, even though they're on Access TV. Dilf Boys on the indies. That's all we care about now. If it's Raw, SmackDown, or AEW, it fucking sucks.
They think they got the best of me, but no, they motherfucking didn't. They think they got the best of me, but they didn't. No. They think they got the best of me, but they didn't. No. It's a whole fucking show with Scampoli. Yeah, no he didn't. It's a whole fucking show with Scampoli. No he didn't. No he didn't.